for being patient with me as I deal with all of my personal things.
Oh boy. Do y'all see what I see?
Hold on. This is not going to be fun for you or for me. Get on this four-wheeler and you're going to hold on. Do you understand?
Just hold on right there. Oh boy, you're sliding. No, you're not. No, you're not.
You hold your little butt on. Get over here. There you go. Do not move. Do not move.
I don't want to show this, but I will show this.
He doesn't want to show it, but he will. Oh boy, here we go. I love this kind of stuff.
I have grass growing on my trail.
He doesn't want to show it, but he will. He has grass growing on his trail. I'm sitting here by the river over at Longhorn Lester's, and there's a predator. There's a predator. He's sneaking up behind me. Can y'all see him? Right there. I don't think so. I don't think so. We ain't gonna be having none of this. No, we ain't.
What do you think you're doing? Huh? What do you think you're doing? Do you know where you're at? And how in the world did you climb all the way up here? Huh? Answer me. We do not allow any predators here. I don't know what you think you're doing, but you're not going to do it here. Let's go. But we're not going to allow this, okay? You're going to get on this four-wheeler and you're going to hold on. Do you understand me? Right there. Hold on. This is the first. You're going to go tell your friends all about your adventures with Longhorn Lester, ain't you? Just hold on right there. Oh boy, you're sliding. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not going to leave. You're going to take a ride with me. You hold your little butt on. Get over here. Get over here. Sit down. There you go. Do not move. Do not move till I get you where we're going. Fine. You want to do it the hard way? You want to make me walk all the way down to the river? What, are you some kind of a ninja turtle training for some kind of special ops? If they have, I don't know what you would do. Why in the world would a turtle come climbing out of the river, climb at least 100 feet up out of the river over steep terrain for what? What are you training for? Seriously. End of the line for me, buddy. End of the line for me. But I tell you what, sayonara. That might have been a little dramatic. So I just finished my live video, my Friday lunch with Lester. And a lot of people in the live were saying, Lester, you need to water that garden, Jamie's garden. Guys, I don't think you understand something. This is what I do every single day. So what we have over here, ooh, look at them ants. Okay, so we have a soaker hose. And so even though you can't see, I want to show you something. Watch this. Look how wet that soil is. Because there's a soaker hose that runs through there. And this whole thing, I don't want to dig up anything important. Look at the soil, my friends. Look how damp this is. Because the soaker hose runs all the way through this. I know it comes up right there because look at there. This is the soaker hose. And so obviously we have that thing coiled all around this garden. And even though you don't see me watering it from above, I put this thing on for a while every day that I'm over here. Look how damp the soil is. So, Lester, you need to water that garden for Jamie. I hope y'all don't really talk that way. Oh boy, look what's growing in here. And I also saw a lot of comments about how I need to pull some of those cucumbers out. They're too thick. Now, I will tell Jamie that. I don't know how that works, and I am not going to mess with her garden, even though at some point I would like to learn how to do this myself.
This year, this is a Jamie thing. This is all Jamie. All I do is water for her because I'm over here every day. I think that y'all know how important it is to have a straight fence instead of a curvy, snaky fence. So I want to show you what I do here to make sure that every one of my fences are straight. I'm gonna flip my camera around. I take a lot of pride in my fence building. So what you want to do is put your string from point A all the way to point B. You pull that string nice and tight, and you're gonna have a straight line, right? So then you go by with your auger. There, you go by with your auger, and you start drilling or augering your holes directly underneath that string. Directly underneath that string. What I'm gonna do next is come by and put me a string along the top. And that one, uh-oh, I bumped the string, guys. The holes didn't move, the string did. I am trying to video and look where I'm going, watching for snakes at the same time. Anywho, so now, step 2 is I have to run me a second string. All right, so now I've run myself a double string line. These 2 strings are running straight along beside each other. I got the pink one on top, white one on the bottom. Now I'll start setting posts in the ground, and I'll be standing them up to where they barely touch the top and the bottom. So I pour a little bit of my concrete in, I come right up. Looky there, it's just barely touching. I come on up a little bit higher. Looky there, it's barely touching. Guys, we are good. I can put my water, start tamping in my concrete, and I have me a post. Now, I know what you're gonna say. Wait, Lester, what about if it's level side to side? All right, so for all of you skeptics, here we go. Check that out, my friends. We are in the bubble. And now up and down. Uh-oh, I'm hitting the string. Looky there, guys. In the bubble. Can't ask for much better than that. I was talking about how many people don't watch the videos when they have to do with Longhorn Lesters. A lot of people enjoy videos that have to do with the animals, and I get that. You only came to the channel because of the animals, and so I totally understand why you probably would not want to sit there and watch when it's about a guy, you know, fulfilling his dreams. That's not so much related to the animals. But I hope you guys know how much this part of my life means to me. I said it in my live today. I just hope that you guys know the impact that you've made on my life. And maybe the animals brought you here, and maybe the animals will be what keeps you here. But my heart is just so full when I get out here and I can do some jobs. And I just hope that y'all know that without you guys and being patient with me and allowing me to figure my way out when it comes to all of the rescues and the forever homing, the sanctuary part of I'm a Survivor, for being patient with me as I deal with all of my personal things, and just still putting up with me. Boy, you must really love them animals. You must really love them animals to put up with me just to get a glimpse of an animal here and there. But I also said that I do hope that all of y'all can one day, if you haven't already, I hope that one day all of you can find your own joy in fulfilling a dream, because you have made mine. You've made that possible for me. Because no matter what you say, none of this would have ever been possible without you folks watching those videos, putting up with all of the annoying ads. And then, like I said in my live, even though sometimes I make you angry, you can get so upset with things that I do or things that I don't do, things that I say, you come back, you keep coming back, And I could not ask for a more loyal group of friends than what you've been to me.
Oh boy. Do y'all see what I see? That right there, my friends, that right there is a hydro seeder. So they still can't work. They can't put the hydro seed in this area over here because there's still tractor work to be done in spreading out that rip wrap. Did I say that right? Rip wrap. I want to say riff raff, but the rip wrap is all going to go in this area over here by the spillway and the dam. So they're going to put the hydro seeding all over here in this area where the tractors have already finished working. I met this guy yesterday. He came by. Nice guy. The guy in the purple shirt there. He's the owner of the company. His name is, I believe it's Corey. And you can see he's telling his crew what to do and how they're going to do it. They're going to go about as low as they're going to wrap the entire pond first. And what's good about that is, if it were to come a heavy rain right now, unfortunately, no matter all the work that they've done, a lot of this would come off this hill and go right back into the pond here. And so we want to get this thing hydro seeded. Hopefully get those seeds to sprout pretty soon before we have any problems with any rain. So Corey was saying they don't do a whole lot of residential. What they mostly work on are like overpasses, and they're about bridges and along the highways. That's their, ooh, that's loud. So what these guys are doing is they're going to outline the pond, and the kind of grass that's going to grow right there is a kind of grass, I forgot what he calls it, but it will actually grow with the water. It will help provide oxygen for the pond, for all of our fish. It'll also be a great food source for all of our feathered babies, ducks and geese. All right, let's have a drive up and look at the pond. I say the pond, we're gonna see how the seeding, the hydro seeding is coming around the pond. Drive on it. So I know that y'all have seen this before. Every time you drive by an overpass or a highway, you can see this stuff. And once they get it out on the ground, it doesn't take hardly any time for the seeds to start germinating and come up. And then whenever Corey gets done, I want to talk to him a little bit and kind of let him explain to us what he's doing. So I'm hanging out here with Corey. What's your last name, Corey?
Sanders.
Corey Sanders, and he owns this company that does all of this, is it called hydro seeding? So what are the packets? I know your fellows over here keep pouring packets into this machine here. I saw you pull up with a tank full of water. So what are the packets of?
This is 100% wood mulch.
So this is wood mulch.
That's, we use it for erosion control, and it acts as a blanket for the grass seed. As it's growing through the ground, it absorbs the water and feeds the seed just what it needs.
Okay, so this over here is kind of, so what I'm seeing over here is mostly just the wood mulch, and the seeds are down embedded into it.
Yes,
okay,
sir.
And so the wood mulch will kind of hold it in place until the seeds have time to germinate, I'm guessing. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. All right, now talk to me about the seeds real fast. Are these the seeds over here?
Yes, sir.
So tell me what kind of seeds we planted, and tell me why we planted what we did.
So we're using Bermuda.
Bermuda?
Bermuda. And we use that because here in Texas, it's East Texas, our area. This is coated Bermuda as well. It helps absorb water. Then you got your brown top millet.
Brown top millet. Okay.
And we use brown top millet as a filler grass because it blends real good and it pops up real quick.
Is that what you told me will grow in the water?
Yes.
So it helps oxygenate.
They use that around ponds for bringing ducks in and all that.
Okay.
Because it gets seeds on top once it grows out. So that's why a lot of people use it, because it grows around the water area real good.
Okay.
Bermuda's just the easiest grass
God's
in it,
green
you
earth
know,
to grow.
it's
Okay.
actually classified as a weed because it's so invasive.
Oh, well,
So
I'll tell you what, we need it here. I'll tell you. And you think that that'll all grow in this kind of soil,
oh,
okay?
yes, sir. We add soil enhancement into our tank as well.
Okay.
To ensure everything grows. I mean, I don't want to show this, but I will show this.
He doesn't want to show it, but he will. Oh boy, here we go. I love this kind of stuff.
I have grass growing on my trailer.
He doesn't want to show it, but he will. He has grass growing on his trailer. That's hilarious. Yeah, I can see it all down through here. I'm sorry, I'm going to showcase.
Go ahead.
This will be the part of my video where I always start off with something funny or dramatic, and that's the drama right there. Grass is growing on the trailer. If grass will grow there, then God forbid it better grow here.
Yes, sir.
That's awesome. Well, thank you, Corey.
Yes, sir. Well, we appreciate your business.
I'm going to walk up and... Do you have a thing on your truck that shows your information?
I've got a card. I can...
Yeah, hand me that card. Let me stick it on here real fast. And we were blessed that we found this fella. The guy that did our pond recommended him to us. And I gave him a call, and he was over here the next day. And that was yesterday. He walked around with me. He looked at the trees. He looked at the soil. And then he came back today to start work. So we're just very blessed for that. I'm going to put this card right there. Oh my goodness, mean green. How can you not want to use these guys? And then there's the phone number right there. So we appreciate what Corey's doing for us. And if you guys need a cedar and you're anywhere in the Houston area, I think he said that they do 200 miles around 200 miles in the vicinity. So that's anything here in this part of Texas. And that's awesome. I can't wait to see what happens.